first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Hey, we got to go score.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gun.
In motion left, that's Reed. Play action. It's Burrow. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Corum breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
12. Here we go. 180.
They run once more with Corum. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go. 180. Nice one.
Burrow will throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. 11, 12.
Here's Burrow.
12.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing again, it's Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Previous play is under review.
His 6th touchdown of the season. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Bronco switch.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Watson. That one complete to Hill. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Watson now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Russell. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Watson. He's got a man, complete. And down to the 7-yard line. So a touchdown. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Reset. 24. Out.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 3.
Reset.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Hey, 59. Reset.
Looking to throw. Watson. It's Hill, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Line up. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 3.
Reset. 54.
Back to throw. Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Reset.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Now, these two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Yards there at a 1st down.
Reset.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Hey, alert, alert. Hey, alert.
Looking to throw. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Catch made here by Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot.
11.
Defense certainly appears to be ready for it. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Again, it's Burrow. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That third down conversion good for 23. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. They'll run the toss here with Corum. And a short gain down to about the 33. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
11 MT.
On the give, it's Corum. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 26.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 12.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down. And we're back now here in Cleveland.
11 Thomas.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Forced out. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Browns getting set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
No timeout.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Off of play action, it's Watson. Out to his left. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, That's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. With that catch, he's now 18 away from 1,000, so he's at 982. And that's how many Randy Moss had, 2018 Hall of Famer.
And similar to the recent Hall of Famer, we argue about which catches were the most memorable because so many of them were 982 and counting.
The Browns on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And the question now, can they get closer on third down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back to throw, Watson. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Gun. Got.
Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jaden Reed. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Watson. That'll be caught by Hill. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Alert! 54 is down. He's coming. Hey, 54! Out, go.
To throw, Watson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Watson changing the play. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's 1st and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball for... Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably 3rd down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it's pandemonium in the dog pound.